we go. Hello everybody, JaffaArchfiend here, and well, patch 7.2, the Seekers of Eternity, has arrived for Final Fantasy XIV. And well, Solution 9 is the area we need to be in. Neonstein, the back room, a glimmer of the past. Let's see what we have going on here then, shall we? Right. Ah, your timing could not have been better. If you have a moment, we have some things we'd like to share. Excellent. We'll just wait for Lamity. She should arrive shortly. Glad to see you here too. And speak of the devil, let's catch each other up, shall we? Right, I'll go first if nobody minds. I've been back in Tulialol and spoke with Kona. I told him all about the records left behind by Galulja's mother, as well as Sphene's reappearance. We decided I should remain in the dome until things settle down more. But while I'm Galulja's guardian, I am also a foreign ruler. I'll have to take care not to appear as though I'm meddling in Alexandrian politics. That's all from me. Yep, so last time, just to recap, we found a research facility which had notes from Galulja's mother about her relationship and dynamic with Galulja's father, Zaralja. And, oh yeah, Sphene, who we killed, has come back. So, and everyone thinks that Sphene has never died. Well, all the people who have got the resonators, which are the devices on their heads. As for the rest of us, we've been keeping track of this new Sphene. She's been making regular appearances before the people, and each time she does, she encourages them to become endless. Alas, much else about her remains a mystery, including why she's chosen to reveal herself now. On our end, we've confirmed that only those wearing Regulators. Why did I think Resonator? Regulators have had their knowledge of Queen Sphene's death altered. I'm just going to change that information for... Why did I think it was Resonators? I don't know why I thought it was... Save that. There we go. Someone must have tampered with the devices to remove any and all memories of the event. But we haven't yet identified the perpetrator. Given recent events, Sphene is the chief suspect. Many believe that the Queen of Reason is alive and well, and remember her funeral as a memorial for those lost in the attack. Needless to say, this has proven confusing for those with more accurate recollections. We'll carry on with our investigation. I'll head to Earth and Sky now and coordinate with our people there. There's one other matter, the highlight of this gathering, you might say. We'd like you to meet a certain someone. By all means, where's this person now? In the break room. She is unwell, and Y'shtola and Alize have been tending to her. They'll be able to explain things. I want to see how she's doing, so I'll come too. The break room is at the end of the hallway through that door. We can go whenever you're ready. Okay. I suspect this might be the person that Y'shtola and all that found during their little exploration foray through living memory. Into the break room. This feels like it might be a talkie-talkie scene. Yep. Another Queen Sphene.
What is she doing here? We just heard she was busy spreading talk of becoming endless among the Alexandrians. What's going on here?
There's two.
She is not who you think she is.
Oh?
Not the Queen of Reason, who has made a miraculous return, but an individual of flesh and blood, possessed of a soul.
I'm sorry, what? Care to explain?
We chanced upon her in living memory, but she collapsed before we could exchange words. We decided to bring her here for now.
I'm sorry, you're certain she's flesh and blood?
Her body was suffused with lightning ether, which caused a debilitating paralysis.
Okay.
Ishtola reached out and informed me of her condition, and I came with epoxy as fast as I could. We're now waiting to see if the treatment was effective.
Judging by her appearance, the circumstances of our encounter, and her extreme ethereal aspect, I'm all but certain that she is the one from whom the Endless Sphene was created. The original Queen Sphene of Alexandria.
So what, has she been in stasis or
What?
something this entire time?
How can that be possible? The real Sphene died of illness 4 centuries ago.
I died.
Oh! Hello, you're awake! Whoops. Bad time.
Whatever do you mean? I am not dead. I'm not.
Ooh. She's got a fire in her voice.
What is this place? Where is everyone? Otis and Zelenia.
Recognizing him, Otis.
And who are you people?
Right.
Calm down. We mean you no harm. You've been unwell, and it wouldn't do to strain yourself. Please, help me. I don't understand any of this.
Love, we're kind of in the same boat here.
Of course. But if I might confirm some things first. You are Queen Sphene of Alexandria, are you not?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Okay.
And ere you awoke here, you were in another unfamiliar place. Is that correct?
I opened my eyes and saw a strange, dark room. Outside, there were towering buildings, clad in electrobe.
You slumbered at the heart of that city for many years, within a facility called the Meso Terminal.
What is going on here? Was she in stasis this entire time or something, maybe?
Many things have come to pass during that time, some of which you may find upsetting. Are you sure you wish to learn of them?
Right, you're gonna have to do the filling in, I think.
In that dark room, there was an electric casket designed to preserve its occupant in cold stasis
Oh, she has been in stasis this entire time.
until the terminal and its systems were recently shut down. That was where you were kept, in all likelihood. Since the time of the Old Kingdom. For 4 centuries.
She's been in cryostasis for 400 years.
What? Do you
Woof.
speak true? I've been asleep for that long. 400 years.
Give or take. Give or take a decade.
Our records say that Queen Sphene succumbed to the rampant lightning energies unleashed during the storm surge. But it seems the truth is rather different.
Okay, likely story is that she was about to die. They placed her into cold storage. And then they created their own endless version of her to kind of prove to everyone that, hey, we have this new system that can make everyone stay alive type of deal. Oh, if that's the case, that's a bit cold. No pun intended. What would Otis do if he were... If Otis was here, he'd be able to just kneel, he'd be kneeling before giving hugs. He'd be giving hugs. Knightly code conduct be damned, he'd be giving her hugs. But tell her what she wants to know, and we'll decide what we need to do. We turned up our chamber when we searched the Mesa terminal. Safe to say, none of us had anticipated this development. Yeah, that throws my theory out of the water. I thought it was like when, okay, during the fight with the original Endless Sphene, she was trying to purge herself of her Sphene self, her emotional state, so she could be pure logic. With the two Sphenes, I thought one was going to be the emotional and one was going to be the pure logic version type of deal. I thought we were going to have like two Digi-Sphenes. But no, we've got one Digi-Sphene and one Flesh Sphene. That's not quite where I thought things were going. To wake up alone in the distant future seeming by no choice of your own. Hardly blame her for reacting as she did. Where's Graha? Where's Graha? He'd be perfect to help her with this. I do not believe you're lying, so please tell me everything that's happened. Everything. Very well. Let's do so with care, lest we cause you undue strain. More of us to assist is a practical gathering room. I'll summon Grahatia and Kryl for now. Yeah, those two would probably actually be very helpful for this. Graha especially, since he's done this. He's done the whole waking up several centuries down the line thing before. I love how we're just giving a montage of this whole thing. Oh god, even we're getting in on the act.
I know this has all been a lot to take in, but how are you feeling? Physically, I mean.
Yeah, we're not going to touch the emotional.
Much better now, thanks to Y'shtola and Alisei's ministrations. In fact, I can scarcely remember the last time I felt so hale. I know not how to repay them, not only for coming to my aid, but for telling me about my kingdom besides.
I don't think they're ones to keep score. Isn't that right?
I mean, Alizé keeps score between us. Y'shtola is a motherly sort. Alizé never abandons those in need. They're comrades you can rely on.
He's known those two for a long time. You can trust in his judgment.
God, how long has it been?
Besides, you helped to prove that their treatment works here as well. With this success, they'll be able to help others in Alexandria who suffer from the same illness. Few things could make them happier.
How are we going to be allowed to? That's the next trick.
I see. Full glad am I to know that we may cure the affliction after so long. So very long.
Ah, yeah, there's the 400 years part again kicking in. Oof.
I steeled myself having been warned, but it's difficult to come to terms with everything.
That's fair.
Sphene?
Oh, Galoja, what are you thinking?
Maybe going out and seeing it would help. Alexandria as it is now.
Oh god, that could...
Great idea. There's no substitute for seeing things with your own eyes. That said, there is a chance that you'll run into the other Sphene. Still want to take a look, even so?
Oh god, yeah, that's gonna be an interesting meeting.
It would be a lie to say I do not feel anxious, but I wish to walk among the people, to hear their voices and learn about their realm.
Okay, so, quick context here, remember? 400 years ago, by her perspective, her entire kingdom was very much castles. Even with Alok Trope being its new thingamajig going on around that time. The most advanced thing they had was maybe a blimp. You're going to take someone from the time of, like, the Hindenburg and castles, effectively, into Cyberpunk 2077. This is going to be interesting. We'll be your escort.
Truly, I would be honored.
This is going to be interesting to see how this pans
Allow
out.
us to show you the sights.
Thank you, Wuklamot.
Seekers of Eternity. Oh boy. Okay, let's see how this goes, shall we? What the hell? Oh, it's because I'm not an astrologian. That's why. Hold on. Swap back to the right mage. There we go. Thank you as well for your kindness. The Endless Sphene. You knew her, did you not? It may take time for both of us to come to terms with the situation, myself especially. But I recognize that I must. I may still be here, but the world I knew is gone. Memories of a bygone age. Before heading out, I should put on more suitable attire. There's a modern outfit among the items Shale has prepared for me, I believe. If you would wait outside, I should only need a moment. Alright, take your time. Now, are you going to be okay with all the buckles? All the buckles and zippers? I'm getting some ideas for how to lay out some stuff in here. They have a recycling bin. That's neat. Alright. Why am I getting Newbie the Nightmare Painter vibes from this?
Apologies for keeping you waiting. I've never worn such clothing before.
Oh, she looks good in that.
Oh, that really suits you.
Very Garnet. Agreed. It's like you're a different person. Looks ideal for a brisk afternoon stroll.
I had much the same impression. I had only ever worn skirts, you see. But it seems appropriate for a new beginning.
I do wonder if we're going to get that as a glam one day. Eventually, at one point.
A moment before you head out.
Oh?
Circumstances being what they are, we thought it best to come up with a way to distinguish you from the other Sphenes, and we should probably settle on this now rather than later.
Ah, good point.
I suppose it could get pretty confusing.
First, we propose calling you simply Sphene. As for the former Queen of Reason, Endless Sphene should suffice.
What about the new one who's been addressing the citizens?
Despite being the spitting image of Endless Sphene, we know she's a different entity. So we were thinking of calling her a simulant, after imitation stones.
Simulant Sphene. Oh boy.
I see. Well, they're definitely not the same. And that's as good a way as any to draw a distinction.
So we've got Sphene, Endless Sphene, and Simulant Sphene.
But what do you think, Sphene? Is that all right with you?
Rest assured, I have no objections. When I am in the city, however, I intend to keep both my face and name secret.
Dagger or Garnet? Come on, which one are you? Which
For
one?
the people of today's Alexandria know only the Endless Sphene.
We're sorry to subject you to such ignominy.
No, I myself would rather not invite complications, so it is quite all right. Thank you for your concern, Shale.
Which is going to be Dagger or Garnet?
Let us be off then. I am in your capable hands.
Oh, we're not coming up with the code name now?
That you are. First, we'll head to the entrance of Solution 9.
Good idea. We should start from scanning Port 9. I'll do my best to explain things.
I do hope that though, if they do include that as a future glam in the 14th shop, they don't make it a one-piece thing. That's all I'm asking. Just gonna have a wee chat with Geralt, see what he's like about all this. Ah. Nothing new there from him. Dang it. Alrighty. So we need to take the teleport Ethernet shard. So there. And here's how she looks with her hood up. This is Alexandria. Despite being inside a tower, it feels as though I'm out in the open. Sights are nothing like I remember. Electrope is still everywhere I look. This is a strange yet familiar place. That's what the outfit looks like from the back. Very nice. That lady wants to talk with Lamity, so while they're which lady? Is busy, I'll tell you what we can see from here. Is there any place that interests you? There are so very many, I can't decide where to begin. When'd you really? Oh god, this is turnabout come play. Following the event cannot be skipped. Because remember when we first came to Solution 9 back when the original MSQ? The original MSQ for this, when we first came to here? It was the Endless Sphene who was our guide. And now we get to return the favor to the original Sphene. This lady talking to Lamity just came back from Tulial. It was her first time since being trapped in the barrier 30 years ago. She has family in Alexandria now, so she had to return. The train made it safe and easy for her to make the journey. It's all thanks to everyone's hard work. There was once a railroad connecting Alexandria and neighbouring Lindblom, but operations were suspended when relations deteriorated. Eventually, the tracks were removed entirely. To see how the railroad now connects us to our new neighbours is gratifying. Especially considering our history began with war, with Alexandria the aggressor. In continuing to strive for peace, Tulialal's leaders have shown great magnanimity, and I can't help but be moved. There are lots of different shops at the Nexus Arcade, selling everything you need. It's always full of people out doing their shopping. The Endless Sphene gave Jaffa and Lamity a tour of the place. I remember watching them from a distance. The castle town I knew had a main thoroughfare that was lined with shops. Whenever I visited, the citizens would come and speak with me about matters great and small. Just like that lady is doing now with Clement. Late Node 9. If you tune to Late Node 9, you can teleport back here anytime you want. You can also use it to teleport to other locations in Solution 9. Makes it easy to get around. That's a mode of travel that utilizes ether currents, yes? We had the same in my time. When the storm surge broke out, such nodes were sealed off to prevent enemy use. And after the war, the etheric balance across the entire world had collapsed. Not only was travel outside the barrier ill-advised, the act of teleportation itself had become dangerous. We had to abandon the nodes altogether. It's heartening to see them available again for the use of one and all. Ah, interesting. Government sector. In the government sector, there's a counter where citizens could get matched to jobs. There's also a soul exchange, but no one goes there much these days since there aren't many souls in circulation. I'm unsure how I feel about regulators and the treatment of souls as a resource. I understand the grief of those who have lost loved ones and the desire to escape the sorrow of death. Even so, I would never wish to forget. My parents, Otis, Selenia. How would you remember them all? I'm reluctant to impose my personal beliefs upon others, though. Zelenia. Why do I know the name Zelenia? I can't remember seeing him in the MSQ before now, I don't think. They might be something we come across later on during this patch, maybe. Zelenia. I'm gonna look them up. Doesn't seem to be anything here regarding that. Aha, okay. Oops. Spoiler to myself there. Okay. Sorry about that. Got a little carried away with the conversation. It's alright. We told her all about the places we can see from here. Really? That's great. Right then, why don't we stroll through the residential sector and stop in Mosaic? We can take a break there. Teleport back to here. I mean, it's a great way to get around the place, so yeah. I understand this cafe is named for the different races who appears at Mosaic of Colors when we gather here. What an inspired idea. You were walking for a while, so let's rest your feet, eh? Drinks are on me. Me, Jaffa, two of you go ahead and order first. Oh god. Do we actually get a selection?
So many different drinks. I can't decide. Ooh. I'll have this, please. A Dali coffee.
Of course. I should warn you, though. Dali beans are an older variety known for their strong bitterness. Still want one?
Bitter coffee, that sounds right.
The bitterness is the best part. Have you decided as well?
Oh god, we get the options. Sweet cocoa with extra cream on top.
I understand completely. The allure of something sweet can often be too strong to resist.
I'll have your drinks ready in a moment.
I'm sorry, are those QR... Is that a QR code? Jesus. A freaking QR code there. Good lord.
They're certainly well liked. It's a wonderful feeling, spending time with the people. But they're not my people anymore, are they? Their city, their way of life, even the ground upon which they tread. I am a stranger to it all.
Yeah.
The weight of the long years is finally beginning to sink in.
Oh, that'll probably take a while.
Your Majesty, is that you?
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint, but I am not Queen Sphene, though I'm often told we look alike.
There you are. How many times have I told you not to go off alone? I'm sorry he bothered you, Mom. Come now. We're going home.
Bye, not Queen Sphene.
Oh, that is
I
adorable.
do not know that boy, nor does he know me.
That is adorable and heartbreaking
No
all at
one
the same
does.
time.
Another harsh reminder that I have no place here.
Yeah. No. We're not going that spiral. We're not going down that little spiral.
Yet, no matter how much things have changed, I am happy. I am. For Alexandria has endured. Our sacrifice was not in vain.
Oh, I suppose that's a good point. You get to actually see how your sacrifice turned out. Not often get to do that.
Even so, I cannot help but feel lonely.
Again, we need to get you to have a chat session with Raha. Catboy's got the only experience here of waking up several centuries later type of deal. You're worried about not having Regulators, but let me teach you them up. Have any troubles or anything else you want to talk about? I'm always here to lend an ear. There it is. Sort of meaning. To you apologetically. Love, no need to apologize. You've just woken up from a 400-year-old nap. Forgive me, I didn't mean to darken the mood. Still, I feel better having shared my feelings with you. Thank you. I'm sorry I'm not being much of a guide. I don't usually get approached this often. It's quite alright. The people have been through so much. It's only natural for them to seek comfort and assurance from someone they trust. Besides, I was able to relax with a delicious cup of coffee and have a lovely chat with Jaffa. I appreciate your understanding. Right then, where to next? We could take a look inside the Nexus Arcade, but it can probably wait for when we actually need something. In that case, let's head back to the recreation zone. There's plenty to see on True View. Alright, where is my teleport point to get? There, it's here. I really need to get these side quests done. And that will be, by the looks of things... Not sure who Gabbro is. Not sure what that's all about. I think that might be the Savage Trade unlocks, maybe. So that is probably going to be Arcadian down the line. We're not going to do just now. We'll do that later. Teleport to True View. Jump the barrier. Jump the steps. Oh. What's up? Well, we need to find a place for him to rest. Thank you. I was on my way to attend to some business when the memory of being killed here came flooding back. Danger has passed, I know. The terror lingers. While the comfort I've offered others in my work, I can't seem to comfort myself. One rally him out later. Thank you. I feel better already. Your encouragement was exactly what I needed. But where are my manners? My name is Malachite, and I'm an usher. An usher? They're the ones who come to those without long to live, right? But given everything that's happened, I expect your duties have changed. That's correct. We no longer attend to the dying. It is only after they've passed away in their family's care that we convey their remains to a government storage facility. Storage facility? What for? Henceforth, we must inter the deceased, but as the specifics are undecided, The bodies must be kept in cold storage for the time being. So hold on a second. Okay, what did you previously do with the bodies? I can't remember what they previously did with the bodies. But we're now just storing them. I didn't know. I'd heard there were graveyards over by the submerged city, but like funerals, burial customs must be long forgotten. Excuse me. Did you have usher duties? If so, we could help. I'm not actually here in official capacity, so I am loath to trouble you further. Since you asked, I shall explain why I've come. I'm taken to delivering the personal effects of the departed to their families. Even though their memories have been entrusted to the cloud, I still remember where they once lived. The rule was to dispose of any belongings. To do anything else was strictly forbidden. But it saddened me to see them discarded like waste, so I began secreting away what I could. Of course, I understand not everyone shares my sentiments, and I leave it to the families to decide what to do with these items. Some accept my deliveries, others reject them. Whether I'm doing the right thing, I cannot say, but I feel the families should be given the choice. Oh, they didn't have it before then. It's important to think about what people leave to us. I want to help. You want to help too? Deliveries happen to be my speciality. God, the amount of running back and forth delivering things, yeah, they are definitely our speciality. I'm truly grateful. There are 4 items to be delivered here in the recreation zone. I leave them in your care. Sorry, you're going to give us at least directions to where they belong to, right? In the meantime, I will head to the residential sector to make deliveries there. After you're finished, please meet me back here. I would like to know the family's reaction. You know, there have been people in Tuligal with similar episodes due to the trauma of the siege. Would you mind if I went with Malachi, just to keep an eye on him? Only if you can handle those deliveries without me, of course. That's fine, that's fine. I'm sure he'll be happy for the company. Good idea. Just in case he has another panic attack, which is fair dues. Let's deliver these keepsakes to the families. So there are 4 items in total to deliver. Right, 3 for people on True View, and 1 for someone over by the Neon Stein. Let's visit them in that order. I have trouble just do the talking. I fear my voice may betray my identity. Lead the way, I'll be right behind you. We have an escort. Small talk. Even though they're gone, the mementos of our loved ones give us the means to reconnect with them in spirit. I'm sure the people who receive these items will treasure them greatly. I've heard it before about ushers clearing out the homes of departed. No wonder he started thinking about their belongings. Okay. I'm sorry, it's quite amusing to me having Mama from Near Reincarnation floating along beside Sphene. It's hilarious to me in a twisted kind of way. It seems quite fitting, to be fair. Seems quite suitable. Discuss True View. The way the buildings are all in a row reminds me of the old castle town. Lively as it is here, I can see why Oblivion can blend in. People around True View seem scary at first, but Emerson were really kind. When I see someone pass out on the street now, I wonder if they'll be alright. Energetic citizen? Is there something you need? Wrapped keepsake. So Malachi sent you. He was very considerate. When he offered to bring me the keepsake, he stressed I didn't have to accept it if I felt uncomfortable. I see why some would say no, but I couldn't do that. I know it's something that belonged to my parents, who I understand now I will never see again. Having spare souls won't save us from the inevitable. That's always been the case. But now I find myself wondering about this and that. Like how much longer I can afford to muck around with my brothers. I won't bore you with my ramblings. Thanks for bringing me the keepsake. And give my regards to Malachi. I'm sorry. I'm on a tick here, buddy. Zoomed in on here. Muck around with my brothers, looking at you. Oh, wow. You are... okay. Okay. For context, the Thaumaturge, one of the class jobs, during that particular quest line, you do the kind of missions for 4 brothers, technically for 5 brothers. This guy seems to be the reflection, the Alexandrian incarnation of them. Him and his brothers could be the Alexandrian incarnations of them. I wonder now about the others. Okay, hold on. Let's see about the rest of them, shall we? Brooding citizen. What is it? You're trying to sell me something? I'm not interested. Right, for keepsake. I'm trying to ID you now. Maybe the quest text will help. Oh, you brought the keepsake. Thank you. I've been looking forward to this. Hoping it might help me remember. No such luck, it seems. The owner is dead, and they'll never become one of these endless Queen Sphene tells us about. It's a sad thought. Even so, I'm not sure I want to become endless myself. If they're made by putting your memories into a new body made of ether, doesn't mean you yourself still have to die first? The thought of not having to worry about souls was appealing, so I was happy to receive a Neo-Regulator. But I've only had doubts since then. Queen Sphene herself recommends it. I want to believe that all will be well, but still... Sorry, I need to clear my head. Okay. Not much there. Oh, hello. Do I know you? Ah, so this is a keepsake. Truth be told, I've been wavering as to whether or not I should accept it. I mean, it belonged to someone that died. It's got me thinking of what we did to Tulial. I didn't even know we'd killed so many other people, not until the funeral. What if they decide to retaliate? Lamati, Wilkelmat would never do that. She and everyone in Tulial know that my father was to blame for the attack, not the Alexandrian people. Oh dear, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you speak ill of your father. It's just, I can't stop worrying about death. And here they're running out of Neo-Regulators makes it worse. I don't know what to do anymore. That's everyone in True View. Let's go to the Neon Stein. Discuss the vending machines. So you can purchase beverages from these machines. That's wonderful. I've always believed that technology should be developed for the benefit of the people. Gandalf's favorite energy tonic is a special formula, not like the ones they sell here. I wanted to try one, but Shale wouldn't let me. Good! You do not want to try the Gandalf tonic. Alright, where do we need to go? Here we go. This way. Again, what is that? Really need to save up enough for one of these bikes. Talking to me? I have a funny feeling this is going to go all weird. I see weapons on them. This must be the guy from the Arcadian, I think, if I recall correctly. Alright, this. I can't say it stirs any memories, but it does feel familiar somehow. You know, you look familiar yourself. Where do I know you from? Oh, of course. You're the unenhanced challenger. No, champion. I can't stress how incredible it is what you've achieved without using feral souls. It's a genuine honor to meet you. Not for the first time, I realize. Yep, this was that guy from back then. It was the infusion station in the government sector. It wasn't my finest moment, as you might recall. Yeah. You're the Arcadian fighter who was desperate for souls. You're the one who yelled at Sphene to her face. Pretty sure we've met before. I'll go with the Arcadian fighter option. Just be nice to the guy. That's right. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. Anyway, seeing as we're meeting properly now, the name's... Okay. How are we going to pronounce this one? Is this Lithander or Lithander? Life or Lith? Life or Lith? Either way, I think this man's got a lisp. I'm so sorry. Sorry. Lithander? I used to fight in the Arcadian, not anymore. I took Queen Sphene's words to heart and found a new job. One where I could put my knowledge of physical conditioning into use. As you know, lots of people were badly hurt when the mechanical soldiers malfunctioned, and I've been assisting with the rehabilitation. It's not something I ever imagined myself doing, but here we are. Oh, good for you, buddy! Now, why are you carrying around pugilist's weapons? Normally people can help others like you can. I think it's great what you're doing. Thanks. It's encouraging to hear that. There's this fellow who has to learn how to walk all over again. Becoming endless would solve his problems, but he's determined to overcome them the hard way, with the body he's got. Seeing that gave me a newfound appreciation for my own body. As a gift from my parents, a sturdy thing that survived the arena. And I need to take better care of it. I'm the only blue-scaled Hubigo beside my father. Lamati once told me that. I don't know how my father felt about it. There are times when it hurts to think about the things we share. Still, I don't want to lose that. Even if I could look the same as an Endless, I would never throw away this body. Most people find it hard to do so, I imagine. Just the thought makes me feel uncomfortable with the whole becoming Endless affair. I need to get back to work. It's nice talking to you. Thanks for the delivery. I have a funny feeling we're going to have to wind up fighting you. Alright there, Galulja. Yeah, this is going to be a bit... This is making it feel awkward for him now, isn't it? You okay there, buddy? Glad the way I am. It's my parents' gift to me, and how I was able to learn more about them, and about myself. I was just being reminiscent, that's okay. I believe that takes care of deliveries. Thank you for taking charge. From what I've seen and heard, 'tis plain that people held their queen in high regard, and his simulant has exploited their love and admiration to win over so very many. Come, let us report to Malachite. He should be back in the north of the Recreation Zone. Run, 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 run. This is a nice little calm before the storm. Can't wait to see where it all goes wrong. Can we go in here? No, we can't go in here. Okay. There we go. Text or voice? Text. Thank you for your assistance. With this, every delivery I had planned for today is accounted for. The reactions I received were mixed. While some were glad, others decided they did not want the items after all. How was your experience? Everyone accepted their items, but they all felt differently about them. One person could remember their keepsake's owner, another couldn't stop worrying about their own death. I see. It's difficult indeed to predict how people may behave when confronted with reminders of loss. Of late, I've come to believe that we're each of us the sum of the moments we've shared with our loved ones. And when they passed away and we lost our memories of these people, we lost a part of ourselves. It's a thought that saddens me to no end. If our memories of the departed are no longer being trusted to the cloud, I wish that those already taken could be returned to us. Well, my friends, I must resume my formal duties. My thanks again for your aid. Now that's a question. Could we dump the memories back into... Oh no, we shut the memory place down. We can't. Malachite speaks true. Our memories are what defines us. They form the path we walked to be where we are. My endless self, I expect, was much like to me in the beginning. I cannot become like her no matter... Language, speak it. I cannot become like her no more than she could become like me. For once our paths diverged, so too did our lives and experiences. That's true. Even if we start from the same place, we all have different journeys. At some point, things like our goals and our ways of thinking are bound to change. The Endless Fiend was one possibility. A version of myself who made choices I want to believe I never would. I begin to come to terms with the fact that I did, though. Huh? Is that? Yeah, we're going to ship a Theseus discussion when it comes to... Oh, bugger! Speak of the devil! Hello! The simulant. And what is she playing at? He was looking straight at us. If I didn't know better, I'd say she wanted us to follow her. I have a bad feeling about this. We may not have another chance to figure out what she's up to. We're going after her, right? Oh god, yeah, this is a trap. But, well, we know it's a trap, so... Let's go sprint it, Freddy! Like Scoob, let's go sprint a trap! Okay, let's go see what this trap says. It's a strange feeling, pursuing one spitting image. Where did she want us to go, I wonder? It's my first time seeing the simulant. Though she was smiling, something about her scared me. Yeah. The simulant headed into the street over there. Neon sign is that way. Let's hurry. Yeah, this could get messy. Oh, there's quite a few people gathered up here. I don't like this. Did we lose her? What is she up to? Oh boy. This is gonna get messy. This feels like it's gonna be a talky scene.
Not here. Let's press on, if only a little further.
Hold up. Hello? Someone tried to bolt us. Bish, please.
Hey, are you alright?
This ain't the first time I've taken a lightning bolt to the head.
So he didn't die. Vexing, but expected.
Buddy, if you're gonna want to kill me by lightning, you're gonna do it a damn sight harder than that. Ugh.
That was about the strongest bolt we can produce within Everkeep. What now?
We obtain more precise measurements. Narrow the range of variables to avoid unnecessary trial and error. That is the most expeditious course of action.
Okay, who are you? Oi, Hojo wannabe!
I know that voice.
Oh, that's not good.
You there! Yes, you! We have important business with you. We left something in your keeping. The key to interdimensional fusion. You will kindly return it to us, yes?
No! Bite me! Not on your life. You asked me that after you tried to kill me.
Now that you mention it, the other way around may have been more appropriate.
You think?
If I had the key, I wouldn't need to be cruel and turn away so many people. Far more than 5,000 could become endless and know eternal happiness.
Oh, screw you.
What? You mean to steal ether from other worlds again?
All is for the sake of his experiments.
Are you going to reveal your identity to us here at this point?
'Twas for that reason, you know, that the previous me created the Endless.
No.
I pity her. She was forced to attempt the impossible, to turn every soul who dies into an Endless, even though there's no end to them. Admittedly, that was part of the plan. Her desperation would drive her to claim the key and use it. And sure enough, she did just that.
Lamity, keep your cool. Keep your cool, Lamity.
I know you had a soft spot for her, Lamity.
Keep your cool.
So for what it's worth, I'm truly sorry.
Keep your cool, keep your cool, keep your cool, keep your cool. Don't
Alas,
lash out.
We are naught more than pawns. Pieces in his grand design.
You gonna spill the beans about who this guy is? Lamity.
Don't you dare make light of her love for her people. Don't you dare!
Strike me down if you wish. I shall be made anew.
That's a good point.
And I doubt many would look kindly upon the vow of resolve of Tuliolol if she attacked a neighboring queen, and not for the first time. Would you be willing to accept the repercussions?
Yeah, this time we won't be acting defensively. This would be...
Damn you.
Yeah, that would be a straight up act of aggression. I, on the other hand, don't have such reservations. What is the objective of these experiments? What are you playing at, buddy? Some kind of DNA code?
You're speaking to me.
Yes, I'm speaking to you.
Our goal is to usher in the next phase of mankind's evolution.
Oh, God.
Since time immemorial, life has used death to facilitate adaptation in an ever-changing environment. The old and infirm are weeded out, allowing the species to thrive. Generational succession. This has been our survival strategy.
Not wrong, but at the same time.
Yet, this strategy has long since reached its practical limit. It is outdated.
Oh, God, you really are a hojo.
It relies on progeny, which gives rise to unchecked population growth. Resources become scarce, invariably leading to conflict. All the while, death is ever present and robs our species of untold potential.
Oh, God, we need to have you a chat with the Asians.
Where man now stands in his evolution, bodies of flesh no longer make sense. What we must strive for next is carefully managed, eternal preservation.
Oh, wow. Buddy, I have an Elpis to sell to you.
Calyx! You're Calyx, aren't you?
You know him?
The young genius who had mastered electrope technology.
Oh, that can't be good.
He
That's a
founded
summary
the
circle.
scientific collective known as Preservation and devoted himself to developing a cure for the paralysis which plagued our people.
Oh, and he's still got a young body by the looks of things.
Calyx! You always had your gaze set upon the future, and I know you do now. But I beg you, do not deceive the people of Alexandria. Do not manipulate them with this imitation forged from my memories. Well, how rude. Yet, whatever you may say, I'm the one whom the people regard as queen. You may have worn the crown for a few years, but now you are no one. Just a frail, fleshy version of me that could die at any moment. The kingdom has no use for such as you.
Ho-ho! Sphene, screw her.
Our demand is simple. Surrender the key. Refusal will necessitate consequences.
Here's a question. Is he the same kind of fleshy entity as Sphene, or is he an Endless? What a cruel thing to say to Sphene. Are you alright? Forgive me, I was once able to use healing spells, but my long slumber appears to have sapped my magical reserves. It's frustrating to be so powerless. Perhaps I must accept my newfound limitations. Oh, don't worry, it's not the first time I've been hit by a bolt of lightning. Probably won't be the last either. Alexandria has no need for Queen Sphene. It's the Queen of Reason, my endless counterpart, that they love. And although it is a hard truth to accept, it is nevertheless the truth. We must find a new way to serve. You're not alone, and together we can get through anything. Well said. It just so happens there's something that only you can do right this moment. Let's start with Calyx. What can you tell us about him? Yep, we're going straight to the interrogation. Who's the Hojo wannabe? He was a prodigy who specialized in the field of electrope and made his mark during the storm surge. Yet even as he basked in the admiration of his peers, he struggled with an illness he had from birth, which left him with precious little time to live. For him to still be here 4 centuries on, I think it's safe to assume that he too has become an Endless. I see. While we're somewhat familiar with preservation, I never imagined we'd cross paths with one of them like this. You know about preservation? Yeah, Kryle's parents were part of the group, and, well, we do. They're supposed to have created Everkeep's core system, as well as the Endless Sphene. Did they? All while I was slumbering. The members of Oblivion have spent a long time investigating preservation. We should head to the back room and tell them what's happened. Yep. Hey guys, guess what? We met the leader of preservation. He's the one in charge of the whole shit. Oh boy. Into the back room. Let's head back to the back room. I think Kryle's parents were once members of preservation. We're giving the others a summary. We can wait on the details if we need some rest. You feeling alright? The sign may yet hold some clues. We've heard about the ambush. Seem to have weathered well. Try to avoid straying yourself. Do you hear me? Kettle! Teapot! Hello!
We've heard what happened. So, preservation has revealed itself at last.
Yep.
And using the key, they mean to turn even more people into Endless.
Mm-hmm.
It seems safe to assume that they too intend to steal ether from the other reflections. But unlike the previous Sphene, they have no intention of saving everyone. Calyx, of all people, would know precisely how much ether is required to sustain an Endless. Thus, he is able to set a realistic limit to their creation, without being swayed by emotion.
He's going for a fixed number.
Carefully managed, eternal preservation.
Whether or not this can be considered an evolution, it is plain that man's very existence would be forever changed.
Say, if this Calyx is as brilliant a scientist as everyone says, could he have been the one who erased everyone's memories of Endless Sphene's death?
That would track.
That is a possibility, though I cannot speak to his motives.
Though Calyx has outright stated his ultimate goal, how his actions will further this agenda remains unclear. That said, we have seen how anxiety towards death continues to spread amongst Alexandrians. Perhaps the simulant stokes this fear to entice them to become endless.
The Neo-Regulators could be like a
Everyone
sample
is afraid of death.
sample control
We
size.
try to put it out of our minds, and I do not blame the people for feeling as they do. Nonetheless, I wish to stop the simulant. I wish to do what I can for those who believe in their queen. Although I wear no crown, were I to forsake
I love
the
how
people,
Sphene's hair, with the
then
flesh one,
I
has her
would
hair kind
truly
of still
have
down
no
here,
place here.
whereas the Endless versions are all kind of very much out here, like wings type of things.
I don't know if this will help in that
interesting.
endeavor, but I found something interesting.
It is nice to have also a visual difference between them, not just outfit-wise.
When I analyzed the sign that Calyx appeared on, I was able to determine the source of transmission. I traced it back to a terminal used only by preservation, located in the Foundation sector.
Foundation sector? That came up in my mother's records, didn't it? It's where the old castle was hidden.
Bait for another
Elekkeep
trap,
was
perhaps?
built atop the castle of the former kingdom. Access to the immediate area, the Foundation sector, is highly restricted, with map data accordingly classified.
I'm sensing a but.
The old castle is inside this tower.
It's an ideal place for preservation to conceal a terminal, I must say. Having existed since the storm surge, they would be familiar with the castle's layout.
But I wonder, would someone so versed in electrope, such as Calyx, be so careless as to leave a trail?
Yeah, this seems like a very obvious
Oh,
trap.
I expect he intended for us to find the terminal.
It may be a trap, but it's our
May?
only lead.
There's no
do
may
you think, my
about
friend?
it. There's no may about this. This is most definitively a trap. We believe, I say we follow it. We can't leave them to their own devices. I think a little revenge is in order.
That it is. While I'm glad you're safe, we cannot allow his offense to go unanswered.
You zap me, I can
If you're
zap you.
set on this course of action, I'll work on getting you access to the Foundation sector. Sit tight for now.
You zap me, I get to zap you. Fair play and all that.
Please, let me come with you.
Oh?
I may not possess any special skills, but I know the castle better than any. So please.
Sure. Why not? More the merrier.
All right. If that's what you want, then we go together. The rest of us will take point and secure the way, and we'll count on you to guide us in the castle.
Calyx determines how many will become endless, but leaves the choice of who in the hands of the people. If this is his idea of fairness, or does he simply not care? Perhaps he considers all to be worthy of salvation? It's too early for such speculation. Survival of the fittest might be playing in order here. He probably wants everyone to go into a kind of crazed death match to figure out who's going to become endless. I'm working on securing a route to the Foundation sector. Please sit tight for a little while. In the world of Sphene's memories, the town was already submerged. Given the dire circumstances, I expect that people consider stripping the castle for materials to rebuild. Their structure to endure even now. It speaks to its importance to Alexandrians, as well as their resilience. Thanks, we have a plan. Let's make it count. According to the records from Wuyata, my mother was investigating orogenics for her own research into souls. There was map data for orogenics in the records, and that's how we learned about the castle and Foundation sector. Thank you for allowing me to accompany you. It may be some time for me to find my place in New Alexandria, but I will, slowly but surely. Probably when you get your healing powers back. Descent into Foundation. Alright, I believe I've plotted a viable route to the Foundation sector. If you don't have much information on the area, come along and gather geographic data on site. You can leave navigating to me. I'll stay behind this time. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Believing is fortunate to have a capable adapter like you, Galulja. No matter what the future holds, your knowledge of Electro is bound to serve you well. Such dependable support here, we may embark on our mission. Come, let's head to the lift in the government sector. Alrighty. Alrighty, government sector. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Resolution. Teleport up to there. I know the limitation reasons why we can't mount inside of a city type area, but at the same time. At the same time, I would very much love it if we could just mount up and ride. Even if we can't do the flying mounts, we could still do like ground mounts or something. Please. That's a nice glam. What's that? That's the XR code, yeah? Neat. The side of Alexander's castle in a virtual domain. I wonder how it looks now compared to then. From here we head to the very bottom of our keep. I can't but feel nervous returning there after so long. Calixol has all but invited us. At least we're sure that we were expected. Oblivion's bonus permission to use the lift. It's nice when things can move quickly. Yep. How did we manage to get permission to get the There's no direct lift to the Foundation sector, so we'll have to transfer to another on the way. If we take the wrong lift, we'll enter the wrong sector, so be sure to follow her instructions. Oh boy. No pressure. According to Tisholja's records, the tower is divided into inner and outer sections below orogenics. The castle is at the heart of the inner section. So upon arriving at the Foundation sector, we need to make our way inwards. Take this communicator with you. Has been modified to track your coordinates, so we'll be guiding you as I collect data. Huh. Wonder how long we'll have that toy on us for. Sounds like we're all set. Let's get going. Yep. The Underkeep, now accessible. Alrighty. Let's dive on in through the dungeon now, shall we? Party of NPCs. Who can we get? Okay, so we've just got...
I won't let you down.
Yeah, looks like we can't take Sphene with us just yet. Okay. So Sphene really is just a kind of observer part for this. Okay. But with that little hint of Sphene having healing abilities back in the day, it does make sense that eventually she'd be able to, you know, provide healing down the line whilst we're in here. Oh boy. Are we underwater now, or... No, this... there's a lot of energy floating around down here. Alrighty.
There are beasts ahead of you. They must have gotten in and made themselves at home.
Let's proceed with caution. Alrighty. What do we have going on here? I loving the music. It is that nice kind of relaxing yet eerie at the same time. These leaves. Those look like mulch or dirt or leaves or something. Sorry, I'm getting very distracted by environmental details. Sand cake. I'm so gonna want a cursor roll for this. My brain is now imagining trying to listen to this song live in a concert hall setting, and I'm just like, oh god, I want that so much right now! I'm sorry, I am just in love with this song right now, this music, this... Oh... Yes, I know I have things to do. I have things to fight, things to kill through.
Access hatch nearby that leads inside. Look for an opening.
Sediment trough. Sand is built up over long years. I've had to put my time training on the beach to good use. That's not quite what we're looking for here. But hey ho. Oh, of course it's looking at here. Washed out. 2 seconds at the minute. 2 seconds. If
I may.
Here. Just light a little. How's that look? That's better. There we go.
If I may.
interesting. It changed from sounding like a great piano to far more harpsichord there. That's interesting.
Hold still.
That's an interesting distinction there.
Now I'll show you.
That's an interesting musical choice if it actually did go from being done by piano to being done by harpsichord. That's a very interesting musical choice there. Go with.
I'm detecting something big. You'll have to deal with it to continue on.
Oh, that's a big bag. Has it been using this chamber as its lair? Alright, Gargant. Let's take a look. See here. We've got a very small circular platform. I'm guessing we can fall off the edge. Although it looks like we can climb up these bits here. Nope, we can't climb up these bits. Okay. So it's just this circle bit here. Doesn't look like we can fall off. Okay, so we can't fall off the edge. That's good. Very small circular platform though with rain. Okay. I'm going to assume this will be the death ring. Let's see how we go. And of course, cue the boss music. And it's large enough for you to flop. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, fuck up. Okay, yeah. Note yourself. Pay attention to it. This is really important. Oh, okay. Move along the pipes. I think he's trying to flee. Clever. So we can't use the pipes. It can. Oh, no. Okay, so we can jump off based just purely on the things. Okay, good to know. I was clever enough to use the pipes and sand to its advantage. Underkeep Helm of Maiming. Interesting. There's the castle. Could that be? It's the castle. Evacuation zone. Looks like there's still a lot of the original scaffolding here, which makes sense to a degree. There's still a electro beam ahead. There's still electro supplies and all. There it is, that harpsichord portion. No, it's not a harpsichord. It's just using the. No, it is. I need to listen to the tune when I'm not got, you know, everyone else making hitty noises. But that is interesting as an audio choice as well. Going from this kind of melodic, sorrowful tune.
Everkeep's construction was apparently a constant battle against the rising water level. Even during the war, the people labored to maintain the castle. It meant a lot to them. It's upsetting to think that Preservation's terminal is in this place.
Hold on. Someone's down communications. Step alert.
So transmission cut off. Yep. You and be easy. Let's stay strong and keep going. Yeah, to think that the music is going from this kind of blend of rising hope and yet still maintaining this kind of sorrow tone to it. In the piano with the violins. And a hint of woodwind in there. Go from the piano to what sounds reminiscent of a harpsichord into these kind of deeper tones. It is an interesting contrast. so I can actually hear the music properly. Oh, here we go. Yeah, that's a harpsichord. That is definitely a harpsichord. You see what a difference in tone that makes already, going from the piano to the harpsichord and back to the piano. With the harpsichord being very much more ding 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 ding. The piano is doing this kind of do 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 flow. The harpsichord is doing a flow, but it's much more jagged. Ooh. That is very interesting. People who are much better at music theory can probably dissect this a damn sight more than I can. Okay, and that is the next band of casting.
Measure your strength.
Voice. Calyx? Yep. Soldier S0. Soldier S0 of Alexandria's Castle Guard. My order of the Royal Knights, I take the spots all intruders. Again. Yield. Witnessing maneuvers. Conditions in mobile combat maneuvers. That sounds good. Sector by sector. Oh! Oh, that is twisted. You give them a safe spot to stand in, and then give each of us a AoE code to deal with. You. Not me. Yep. bad on that one. I misjudged the safe zone. That's a pest. Let's try this again.
Allow me.
Oh, bloody figure 8. Almost figure it out. Take this to the safe zone. The weapons. Not gonna lie. Oh, bloody hell. This one here. Combat situations unlawful. Forgive my terror. There's fallen orders.
That was hardly a challenge, I see. You will show me more. I bid you press on.
Fine with me. He wants a show, let's give him one. Dude, you're making yourself so very punchable right now. Keep yourself tons of healing. Ooh, this is nice. Oh, this is Allegan gear. This is Lost Allegan gear. I wondered why I recognized the set. Okay, and it's 725, so it's an upgrade from the Alliance raid gear. Handy. Bygone laser cannons. Okay. I like these chandeliers. They're nice. I think we can get them as a housing item. Okay, so they're not candles per se. They're ornamented to look like candles, but they look like straight up electro. So yeah, I understand they're probably going to be electro, but at the same time, the fact they've made them look like candles for the electro, though, also, these look nice. What I want these to be housing items. I want these to be housing items. I want these to be housing items. I want those to be housing items. Ooh, portraits. Ow! For the love of... Yeah, sorry, I already dealt with your machines that look like you over in Bodja. I am not dealing with you today.
Take that!
Oh, look at these pictures. Got another Terror Knight and 2 Subrunners. Trying not to shrink as much as I can these days. Here's the thing. The walls and grounds, all that kind of stuff, have got dirt and smudge on them. Paintings, however, they are immaculate. There it is. Usually whenever you hear harpsichord, it's to, in this kind of setting, it is to do with a haunted castle type of feel to it. But to go from piano to harpsichord and then back into piano is, that is an interesting choice. Oh, well. Big robot. Guarding the door. Yep. Got a cube for a head. Okay. Throw a mini boss going on whatever it's HP this has got.
You are untroubled thus far, but I have something that may test you yet.
Buddy, you really need to do your homework better if you think this is going to be enough for me. Chamber of Patience. Okay. That's a lot of cannons. What in the indefatigable defense?
We still lack sufficient data. Very well. Let us see how you perform against this.
Buddy? Really? You're giving me the plinth? Alright, where's my slippery one-way road then? What is that? A floating rock?
This machine has long guarded these crumbling walls.
Final Fantasy 9 times 20. Okay. Well, okay, hello. Oh. That's clever.
Let us introduce my weaponry.
Interesting. Okay, interesting. Doesn't look like there's toes on that side, thankfully. It's just that side there.
Let us see what this feels.
Neutralize front lines. I don't like the sound of that. Okay, so it's a conal age.
Perhaps a new approach to assess your adaptability.
Oh, I really don't like the sound of that. Okay. So, oh, that's repositioned itself to be there. Okay, hide over here. This seems a safe spot down here.
Still alive. How unfortunate.
Buddy, I'm going to be the most vexatious being you have ever met in existence.
For you to die here, it would save me trouble later.
Top tips, I'm going to be an inconvenience for as long as you live. Oh god, now what? Oh, that is messed up. Okay. Okay, then we're going to do a combo play of that. Neutralize front lines. I think they're going to do a combo of that sooner or later.
I'm beginning to understand how you were able to defeat Queen Eternal.
Beginning? Yes, please, you haven't begun to see what I can do yet. Okay, that was a close one. That needs to be able to reposition better with people, but probably will be positioned better with people. But you were able to... You weren't recording that fight? Test. What kind of scientist are you? You weren't recording the fight we had with the Eternal. Test. What kind of scientist are you? How dissatisfying. was close. Oh boy.
That will do. We have enough to proceed with an analysis.
Oh, please. Buddy, I sincerely doubt you have enough to provide an analysis of anything. If Omega couldn't figure out how to analyze me, there is no way your Hojo ass is gonna. If a literal war machine couldn't analyze me. Okay, now I can take a proper look at things here. That's nice. That is. Oh, I like that. I want that as a rug. I want these as a floor pattern. That's nice. Pantaloons and naming. Yes, the Allegan set. It's the Lost Allegan set. It's a recall of the Lost Allegan set. That's nice. Alrighty.
Calix was measuring our strength. Is that why he contrived to lead us here?
It looks like we've cleared away the machines and beasts. But who knows what else he might have in store. From here on out, Sphene and Shale will move with us. Let's find that terminal. Stay alert for more threats.
You have learned well, my young Padawan.
Before my illness left me bedridden, I used to walk through here on my way to watch Otis and Zelenia train.
Oh, Zelenia's Matrix. Oh god. Oh no. Okay.
You knew Otis, if I'm not mistaken. Zelenia was his second in command in the Royal Knights of Alexandria.
That's a different version of the story here.
Oh, how I loved to see the two of them spar. I once dreamed of fighting by their side, so I studied the magical arts under my tutor. But when I was 15, the storm surge broke out, and both my father and mother passed away. As the new queen, I was forbidden from taking to the battlefield, for our nation would fracture had I died without a successor. Though, in the end, I could barely move. I regret that I didn't go out there and fight. At least while I still could. My endless self lamented not being able to protect the realm with benevolence. 'Tis a feeling to which I can relate.
Sphene.
Ah, forgive me. 'Twas not my intent to darken the mood. Come, let us press on.
This is one big castle, though. How far does this hallway go? Do you know, Sphene?
Where are we? We were literally right behind them. We were literally right behind them. Where did we go? Where did we go?
What happened?
Okay, this can't be good. Some kind of hollow field? Yeah.
Oh, it seems our guest brought company. So this was your doing? It was. We installed a teleporter that is triggered by the presence of the key, you see?
Of course.
Ah, I'm afraid etheric transmissions cannot penetrate the walls of the throne room. It will take your friends a good while to find you.
I
Okay.
confess the Valia Pira did not suffice to assess your capabilities. So I shall try something else. You are free to use anything at your disposal. The better you fight, the more accurate my data.
Oh boy. Yep, it's Beatrix.
Obtaining a precise measure of your strength, that is the most expeditious way. To reclaim the key to which you so stubbornly cling.
Ish, please.
Ah, noble Zilenia, dashing as ever. These villains mean to do us harm. Strike them down, I bid you. What? This machine is Zilenia? Indeed it is. We couldn't preserve her memories while she lived, so she has been reconstructed from our recollections of her.
Wow.
The endless me being created in answer to the earnest desires of Alexandrians. That I can accept.
Oh no.
But to twist the memories of those I held dear and treat them as playthings.
Uh-oh.
This disgrace I cannot abide! Loath though I am to comply with their demands, this monstrosity must be destroyed. Not least of all for Zilenia's honor. If she was indeed created from my memories, even if I cannot fight, I may be able to offer you counsel. So please, lend me your strength and end this farce.
Buddy, demons run when a good man goes to war. And buddy, I am anything but good. "14th seat of the convocation, Azim."
There it is.
And buddy, this ain't the key. This is my power. I'm going to watch that cinematic back again because that was a cool shot there. Average item level 715. Oh, you are kidding! Right, we're going to have to come back to this one in a bit. Gonna put a pause on this one here. I'm gonna put this as... I was gonna just leave it as part 18. Come back to this in a minute. JaffaArchfiend temporarily